Something tells me you have a really...
I never lost mine. Actually, I'm hanging on to that bad boy for dear life.
Do you have a crazy story? Mine's not too crazy.
It's pretty tame. 14 years old. 14. Sorry, well, maybe I was 15. Sorry,
Wow.
maybe I was 15. But I just moved over to the new high school. It was the beginning of sophomore year, and I was at open court, and everybody would go and play basketball, and people would smoke weed, and I think people would like bring kegs to it and shit. And there was this one girl, and I saw her, and I was like, I really fuck with that girl. She's so hot. But I knew that she like hooked up with a lot of like upperclassmen and shit. Like she was like pretty much like, she was kind of skanky. I'm not gonna lie. But she was hot. If you're watching, I'm so sorry. But like she was high key hot, right? And it had this bubble butt, and I was like, yo, she's hot as fuck. And so I told all my boys, I'm like, yo, Matt, Andrew, Kevin, I was like, I really fuck with this girl. She's so hot. And we started partying with her. And then my boy fucked her. which I hated. I still kind of resent him for. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And he smashed, and I was like, but it was like, yo, this dude was like fucking since he was like 12. Like he was already on like my game now at 12. Like to him,
he was one of those dudes that was like already 6'4" by the time.
No,
he was 12.
he was a short little fucker.
Oh, he was a little munchkin.
He was a munchkin, and so he fucking hit it, but then he like didn't. But then he like paid no mind, and he just moved on. And so I was like, now I've got this like tainted property situation here where the fucking damaged goods, and fucking my boy just like skedaddles, right? And so then like as time went by, like, you know, we started like hanging out, partying again, and like we actually liked each other. But I was like, but damn, like, you know, like something we would never say nowadays, like she fucked my boy, because by the way, like everybody's like.
This is the most incestuous city like everybody, in the world.
I mean, like, yeah. Oh, you did? You fucked Logan? Oh, really? Okay. Wow. Okay. And so I was like, yo, we were like talking, and then like we liked each other, so we started like talking more and further and shit. And then one night we were hanging out at her house, and her deal was her parents were always home, dude. Like mom and dad were always there. Like they would come home after like jobs and like make dinner and shit like that. And so one night it finally like led to it. We were like hanging out, like partying and shit, drinking. I think we probably were already using a little drugs. And we like started like hooking up and like, open this door.
Oh, that's
what are you guys doing in there? And dude had the whole like fucking parental fucking breakdown type shit. And I had to pull my pants, like, but we got the deed done. And that was when I realized I wanted to be a porn star. It just felt right, dude. And by the way, we made...
Oh, that was with her?
Yeah, we made...
That was your first time?
What? No, not the first time. But do you know where this is going?
Yeah.
We made a video. And by the way, I made videos all the time after that. Like I went on a fucking video
said you did it on like what, a camcorder?
A fucking VHS.
Like with tapes? Like you had to pop the
a
tape
VHS tape, bro.
So those are still floating around in the ether somewhere.
Yes. I don't know how else to fucking say. And I also don't even know if I want this to go out, dude. Because I don't care. By the way, I don't care because I'll be honest with you, I fucking threw down in that video, dude. So I don't give a shit. And like, I said it.
So you'd be like,
if I'm gonna do this shit. So there's this camera, bro, right? And the problem with fucking VCH, what am I saying? What did I say? VHS is that you have to like scope it out and then you could see it, but there's no screen to watch it on. So once you set it up, like there's no forward facing camera on it where you can see what you're watching. So once you set it up, it's set up. And like, what if we move around and we move out of frame and you got no dick in the frame or some shit, right? So we set the camera up.
You don't want that.
And we set the camera up on a copy of either it was Pinocchio. It was a Pinocchio VHS tape, and we propped the camera up, and I mentally drew out a zone on the wall that we couldn't go outside of. So anytime she would approach that zone, I'd be like, yo, come back into frame. You're approaching the fucking no-go zone, like a gray area and shit. But yeah, we got like 4 or 5 good positions in, dude. It was pretty solid, dude. It was a good first run, dude. And after that, dude, then the next like 3 or 4 I made were on flip phones.
Ooh.
And those all got stolen too. There's a fucking arbitrage
can I ask you
of underage porn. Like technically someone can't even release it. If you're in possession of it and you release it, like you're going to jail.
Yeah, somebody
like,
just got 3 flip phones and a VHS right now and they're just waiting.
Like is that illegal?
Yeah, you can't have that. It's child porn.
No, not to have, for him to make as an underage man.
We were like 50. No.
That's probably way illegal, right? I wonder if this whole section gets cut.
Jed will tell us. By the way, no, it's not, dude. Of course you can do.
Bro,
We're
that was like
50
20 years ago. Do you think the
years
feds
old,
are about
dude.
to just like swing into the window from ropes?
Imagine they did. They fucking cowabunga into the window. Bro, but honestly, like that was what?
Like you're 15, you're under your parents.
So technically, it's the parents' fault that you're a porn star.
Yeah, so your
they're
parents are gonna get the FBI.
No, not my parents. We're at her house.
Oh.
So her poor parents, they live at like a lake house now or some shit. They're gonna get fucking ran up on by the feds, bro.
Yeah.
Like choppers and shit. But yeah, I mean, it was cool first time.